Good Sunday morning. Wow, what's that voice, huh? Voice sounds a little crackly. You're the first ones I've talked to. Wow, it's Sunday. Beautiful day. Beautiful day for the Mother's Day. So, for all those that have a mother, happy Mother's Day. Hope everybody has a blessed Mother's Day today. My mother passed, but she saw 91 Mother's Days, if you count her age to 92, and passed shortly before her 92nd. There is a lot of trouble right there, everybody. Have you ever lived next to a neighbor who has barking dogs all night that keep you up all night long? Yeah, I have those. They're called the dogs in the barn. Oh my gosh. These guys were going nuts last night, and it kept me up quite a bit, actually. And I've got cameras to monitor what the hell's going on this property. It just makes no sense what the hell they were barking at between the house and the barn. I mean, it was crazy. They barked and barked and barked and barked and barked. I mean, beyond believable. So that disrupted my sleep. Getting a late start. I mean, damn, it's a whole new world. Me being a empty nester, everybody. It really is a difference. So, come on, pups, let's get out of here and scratch the hell out of me. What you guys like to do? No, stay down, stay down. You stay down. Prince and Gypsy like to jump up, which I don't know what that's about. But stay down, stay down. Come on. Damn door. All right, get out there. I know they defecated everywhere. Oh, it figures. So now I knew they'd destroy something. They destroyed another nice bed. If they don't have something to eat, no. But you know, there's so many damn toys around here. But the problem is that they take them outside here, and then I forget to bring them in. No, stop it, Prince. You little goofball. There you guys are. No, stop it, stop it. All right. So yeah, as usual, all I do is pick up crap and pick up garbage. Come on, get out of the way, everybody. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Yeah, so here we go. Start the Sunday morning. Late. So funny, I have so many damn coffee cups out here. Which one's which? Yeah, so I already know I got a project to clean up the tore up bed. These beds come from Sam's Club, and for whatever reason, they don't like them and they destroy them. Those are Sam's Club beds. They have some material in there that I guess they like, and so it's not bad. Not too bad on the pooping. Not as bad, but I took all the food bowls up last night, so they couldn't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a bunch of toys. You know, I told you I should crate these guys, but Jesus, then I'm on the mission, have them get up. You only leave these dogs in crates so long. And, you know, for me, I'm just really, it's a whole new life for me. I mean, and I don't want my daughter to take it the wrong way, but it's a whole new life, everybody, because I have been under the gun to take care of a child for 20 years. Until you have a kid, you don't get it. And then the thing is, in so many ways, my wife doesn't have that. She just doesn't have it, everybody. She doesn't have it. We couldn't have had 3, 4, 5 kids. We couldn't have 2 kids. So 1 kid, but the thing is, if you only have 1 kid, your child has no other person to interact with unless you're taking them over to a friend's house. And so Julia really had a life of me. Julia really had a life of me being like her friend because she didn't have a brother or sister. And that's huge. That's huge when it comes to the kid. Oh boy, here we go. Here he wanted to eat the motor oil things. I mean, it's infinite of what I'm gonna have to put out here. I'm gonna have to put those things up higher so I can know what I've got to do. But until you have a kid, you just don't understand the responsibility. But sad part is, a lot of parents don't have the time, nor the schedule, nor the energy, nor the desire to hang with a kid, which that, in the end, can create some problems because the child then is looking for an outlet for somebody to hang out with and play with. And so for me, you know, I've been very, very, very active all of my life with Julia. So now that Julia's no longer here, it's changed a lot of the dynamics for me. Where do I have to be out of bed Saturday morning at a certain time or Sunday morning? You know, do I have to stay up all night? I mean, there's just a lot of things that have how me kind of just being the guy back to who I was before I got married and then got married and we didn't have any kids. You know, it was basically 8 years that we were married and didn't have a child from 96 to 2004. So just once again, I'm out here, as Brett would say, complaining. Brett seems to take all my comments as complaining. I'm just sharing life's experiences. So it kind of bewilders me sometimes on how the message comes across. I guess if you just don't talk about anything, then you're not complaining. I mean, think about it. People talk about stuff in some ways, or complaining, or sharing their woes. Here's the dogs. And so once again, it's just like, wow, what a change. You know, it is a change. And I don't want Julie to take this the wrong way because she's my daughter who I love dearly and she can always be by my side. That's not really a conversation going against her. It's until you have children. And so what I'm saying to you is if you're going to have children, you'd be better off having 2 or 3 children because then the kids in some ways can entertain themselves versus the parent like me. I have been always the entertainment factor to kind of keep Julia at home. And that's another thing that goes on too, is a lot of kids don't stay at home. They'd rather be somewhere else because at home it sucks. It'd have been a whole different life for Julia had I not been in her life. It's something that happened to me and something would have gone wrong in my life, or I'd have perished, or we'd have got divorced and I didn't support Julia. It'd have been a whole different life of how she was brought up. And it would have been totally different. It'd have been nothing close to all the things that she's had from me, giving her so much to enjoy and experience what a lot of people will never ever experience what she's experienced in such a short time of her life, of how many different cars and trucks, motorcycles, boats, going places. And don't get me wrong, there's rich ass people out there that spoil their kids like you can't believe, and they travel the world. And the kids live very lavish lifestyles. But for the average person, they don't have that. Most people in this world never have that. It's just a select elitists that have that. So for Julia, she didn't really grow up in the elitist family by any means. She just grew up in a family of dad that's a crazy man that buys way too much. So, and the reason I'm bringing that up, it's Mother's Day. And thank God I had a wife that gave me a child that now makes her a mother for her Mother's Day. Now for her, you know, we're just, well, for my wife and I, we're so different. I mean, we're so alike in the way that we're very humble in the lifestyle we have of not having to always be going somewhere and doing something, but at the same time, we're so different in so many ways. So her Mother's Day adventure is she's going to go to church, the Catholic Church, with her great friend. She has a great friend she's been friends with for her whole career, and very nice woman. And so she's going to go to church. But I'm not into the Catholic Church. I was raised in a Christian church. I don't like the Catholic Church. I just don't like the way it's all structured and organized. And I like more the freelance church of the Church of Christ. And Julia likes that, and that's the irony. Julia was baptized in Episcopal Church. It was a sprinkle, and then she got rebaptized in the Church of Christ, where it was a submersion. And boy, if that didn't start a stink in my relationship of divorce. Yeah, if you ever look for the baptism video, that was a great video, but the wife and the mother-in-law weren't invited, not intentionally, but that was divorce. That literally was a moment in my life. I truly thought I was divorcing my wife for the child making a decision. But let's not go down the hardships and the bad stories on Mother's Day, because my wife's a beautiful person and she's done everything she can to raise Julia, and she really is a great person and great mother. So no disrespect to my wife at all. She's better than me in so many ways. Very disciplined, and yeah, she's much more disciplined in how you spend your freaking money. Yeah, so that's, for me, yeah, they can call me out all day long. And so getting a late start. It's already 9:45. That's what I'm saying. I'm now sleeping in. I'm chilling out. Hey there, Gypsy baby. You just love to eat everything, don't you, huh? You just love to destroy everything for your daddy to take care of you. So, and then I've had a lot of people reaching out, wanting to ride motorcycles. I'm just not there. I'm just not really excited about riding motorcycles right now. So everybody out there reaching out, sorry. If you bought your motorcycle to ride with me, you made a huge mistake, because I'm just not excited. It's just kind of, I don't know. It isn't there. It's just been a really very emotional time for me, for so many things going on around me. And I'm just not excited about riding around a motorcycle. Just to ride around a motorcycle. Maybe that'll change, but I'm not lying. I've had quite a few people reach out to me wanting to go here, go there. I'm like, I'm just not interested. I have so many things I have to do here on my property, which I just have to do. If I want that greenhouse to survive, I'm going to have to redo the plumbing under the house, which that's going to be a project. And then my camper, I do my laundry once a week. That's a major project. Just my laundry, the bedding, and then cleaning the camper. Then I got a house to take care of, and then cutting the grass. I mean, realistically, the grass could be cut today. I don't think I'll do that, but it needs to be done. And the list is long, but it's okay, because they can always push that off. Really wanted to power wash the deck. Challenge is the water line to the deck, which will have to come through the house or around the house. So I really want to do that. In all reality, I really want to clean that deck up and get some of the greenery off of it. And do I get motivated to do that? I don't know. Who the hell knows? So I'm just reaching out on the Sunday morning. Not a long video. Made a lot of videos yesterday. And which takes a long time, man. You make all those videos. It really wasn't until 7:30 last night, I think, those videos, when I finally finished up my last video, and then I downloaded all the videos, and then you have to wait for them to upload to YouTube, and then they go to the YouTube publishing and get accepted. I don't think you guys saw a lot of videos till 8 o'clock last night, but I started making videos yesterday morning, and then just making videos and talking, and blah, 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 and da-da-da-da, and dee-dee-dee-dee, and here we are. One thing that's so incredible is how bad the media is. And I know this isn't really the topic to talk about today, and I'm not really going to talk much about it. I'll tell you straight up, this whack job, AOC, Alexandria Ortega Cortez, or whatever the hell her name is, this lady is a whack job. And the media is going to start pushing her to be, I guarantee you, she's going to be a running mate for the president of this country. It is so bad, everybody. The media machine, and people know this, most people watch my channel understand how crooked the media machine is. And just watch. Just sit back and watch how AOC is going to start getting all this attention about how great this lady is. That's just a piece of crap. It just wants to take your money. It just wants to take your money and give it to all the freeloaders of society. And that's what they want. But I don't want to get all into that, because it's Mother's Day. Let's be peaceful. So the wife's going to go have her Mother's Day with her good friend. And I'm going to have my Mother's Day thinking about my mother. It's so weird. I've been dreaming about my mother on a consistent basis. And I had a really weird dream about my mother when she was younger. And it's just really weird. And my wife's kind of like, well, I think she's just reaching out to you. And I think that's correct. So here's Bob's battery, still charging. I don't know. If tomorrow, if this thing isn't charged, I'm going to take this thing to the battery warehouse for Bob. And I'll have them look at it. And yesterday, the problem is that boat, for whatever reason, it's hard to believe that boat needs 850 cranking amps. I don't know. I think there's something else wrong with it. But it's boats, man. If you ever run a boat, and I feel for Bob. A lot of people out there think Bob's moving in. I doubt Bob will move in. Bob's just such a cool guy. And so I don't think he will. I think Bob, and the thing is for Bob, the gig he has for his job And you know what he told me yesterday was, in all reality, he just may retire because right now he just really only needs about $2,000 a month. He's already getting his Social Security. So he's like, if I just get like $2,000, and he's got his wife getting Social Security. And so he sold his house. And so he's basically in a pretty good position. He doesn't need a lot of money just to kind of make it all work. So he's kind of on the page. If the company doesn't let him, if the company doesn't let him move back to the Hamptons and then just work up here once a week out of the month. But if you think it through, if Bob got up early Monday morning at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and he got up here by 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, and he got a hotel room, and then set up shop, and then he went and did his sales calls. So it's only Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, and then he's going to head back Friday evening. So he's only talking really 4 days, Monday to, of a hotel. So he could probably spend $400, maybe $500 for a hotel. And it's just because he's such a cool guy. Bob really is a nice guy. I mean, I just think he's a smoker. Yeah, even though he had throat cancer and he knows he shouldn't be smoking, but he's been cleared. They check him every now and then, and he has no more cancer, even though he knows he really shouldn't be smoking, but he just can't give it up. Remember Peter Jennings, who gave up smoking and died from lung cancer? I tell people, you've been smoking your whole life, probably just got to keep on smoking, because when you quit, you'll probably get cancer. So anyways, so I think he feels like on my property, he'll be smoking, and then you have this, you have the cigarette butts around, you have the smell of the cigarettes, and so I don't know. I don't know how that all plays out. And once again, I don't know. It's just, who knows? It's his life, and he's a great guy. And he offered to come over today to help me if I want to use him. I don't know if I need him or not. That line, if I laid that line straight out in my yard and I attach it, I could probably pull it right through and be done with that. But that's it. Not much more conversation. No car show. I just don't feel like, I mean, the thing is, what people understand is when you have a kid, it's a lot of interaction. We do a lot of things together. We've done a lot of things together. We've gone to a lot of shows. We've done so much on my channel, Julie and I. If you just go through all the videos and all the events we've gone to and all the things we've done, and for me right now, it's just kind of like, just having like a chill pill time. Actually, I'm enjoying it. I mean, actually, in so many ways, I'm like, I'm good. I'm just chilling out. And now I got the dogs here. What are you eating there, Diesel Boy? And Ginger and Scout are still in the house. But you can see right in front of my eyes, what am I going to be doing? Yeah, I got to pick up a bunch of material and other material. Then I get the food bowls down. So with the dogs, they definitely keep me on duty of having to do a lot of things. But if anything, it is definitely the empty nester lifestyle now that it's Happy Me Day. Not Happy Mother Day. It's going to be Happy Me Day. How about that idea, right? So that's it. Maybe some more videos published through the day. I don't know. I have no idea. That's it. Hope everybody has a blessed Mother's Day. And appreciate all the comments and to support my channel. God bless. Have a great day.